good.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Kilo, Sierra, Alpha, November, airport information, Echo, 1851, Zulu, weather, wind, 199 at 10, visibility, 10, sky condition, few clouds at 1,200, 2,500, Kilo, Sierra, Alpha, November, airport information, Echo, 1851, Zulu, weather, wind, 184 at 10, visibility 10, Kilo, Sierra, Alpha, November, airport information, Echo, 1851, Zulu, weather, wind, 199 at 10, visibility 10, sky condition, few clouds at 1,200, 2,500, scattered, ceiling 4,500, broken, temperature 17, dew point 10, altimeter 3001, advise on initial contact, you have information, Echo, Kilo.
Hello. Thank you.
Landing runway 27, localizer, RNAV approach is in use. Departing runway 27, move to Learman, ASX in use. Operate transponder with mode 3 on the taxiways and runways, advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Windsburg Gateway information, Charlie. 18510. 1200 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,200. 2,500 scattered. 4,500 broken. Temperature 17. Dew point 10. Altimeter 3001. Landing runway 27, localizer. RNAV approach is in use. Departing runway 27. Move to Learman. ASX in use. Operate transponder with mode 3 on the taxiways and runways, advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Windsburg Gateway information, Charlie. 18510. 1200 at 10. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1,200. 2,000.
Good evening, San Diego departure, Southwest 5238.
Southwest 2, is that calling?
That was Southwest 5238. We're on the ground in San Diego. Would like to activate our flight plan to San Francisco.
Stand by.
9 Charlie Mike. Traffic you're going to be following is at your 1 o'clock and 8 miles opposite direction southwest 737 descending on the localizer.
Roger, I have visual on the southwest for 29 Charlie Mike.
Roger, starting 9 Charlie Mike, follow that traffic, cleared localizer 27 approach.
Roger, we'll follow the southwest 29 Charlie Mike, clear for the localizer.
Approach, Learjet 6050 Alpha 1047 west of Mission Bay, direct Mission Bay, and we have Charlie.
Alpha SoCal, descending 90,000.
Down 900,000, 50.
And 50 Alpha, expect vectors for the localizer 27 approach.
Vectors for 27, 50 Alpha.
And then Charlie Mike, that traffic is at your 12 o'clock and 2 miles. You turned in a little early there. So just you turned about 20 degrees. Hold on, Alaska 200, runway 27, line up and wait. Line up and wait 27, Alaska 200. Southwest 1862, 1 departure prior to your arrival.
Roger, Southwest 1862.
Will you speak to your final approach speed, please?
Yep, we're at final approach speed, Southwest 1862.
Negative 755, left turn unable. Taxi reflected by Bravo.
Roger, taxi to parking, Bravo, American 7.
200 at 10, runway 27, clear for takeoff, traffic on a 6-mile final. Alaska 200, rolling 27. Southwest 62, wind 20010, runway 27, cleared to land.
Runway 27, Southwest 1862.
Departure Southwest 5238, are you working on the clearance for us?
Yeah, Southwest 5238, I'm working on that right now, I expect PDC.
Okay, roger, thanks.
Alaska 200 radar contact out of 4,000, climb maintain 15,000. 4,000 for 1,000, Alaska 200. Number 29 Charlie Mike, 7 miles in trail of the 737, caution wake turbulence 200 at 10 runway 27, clear to land. Clear to land 27, Skylane 29 Charlie Mike.
Alright, so we have the clearance. He just texted it to me, so we're good to go.
And the first off was 2 off of level 7, first taxi to the gate, no preference. So for this 2, thanks for the help today, taxi to parking by Bravo, swamp. Parking by Bravo, 1862, thanks. Number 6050 Alpha traffic, 12 o'clock and 10 miles opposite direction, de Havilland, climb through 10,000.
We have that traffic inside, 50 Alpha.
Alpha maintain visual separation from that traffic.
We'll maintain visual, 50 Alpha.
Alaska 200 traffic get through 12 o'clock and 7 miles opposite direction at 9,000. Traffic inside Alaska 200. Alaska 200 maintain visual separation traffic, contact LA Center 125.8, have a good flight. LA, thank you sir. 6050 Alpha D Center maintain 7,000.
7,000, 50 Alpha.
SoCal approach, good morning. American 9281 with you, passing through 17.5 on the Comex 1 arrival.
American 9281, good afternoon. Descend by the Comex 1 arrival after Cloman cleared on Nav Zulu runway 27 approach.
Descend by the Comex 1 arrival after Cloman cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 27 American 9281. Number 9281, reduce speed, maintain 240 knots or less. Okay, reduce speed 240 knots, West American 9281.
And then 9281, you're going to be following a ridge that is going to be on the localized. He's 14 miles in front of you, so no problem right now. He's indicating 220 knots.
Okay, thanks, heads up. We'll keep an eye out for him, American 9281.
Thanks, sir. You're 6050 Alpha, turn left heading 090, vectors for localizer, 27 approach.
That's 090 vectors for the localizer. That's right.
Skyline 29 Charlie Mike, welcome to San Diego, right turn next taxiway, taxi parking by Charlie.
Glide slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Alpha, maintain 210 knots or greater until get you turned in on localizer. Traffic to follow is an MD-80. He's going to be overtaking you pretty soon.
500.
Okay, 210 it is. 50 Alpha.
300.
And American 9281, reduce speed to 210.
40. 30.
Now 210, American 9281.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Too low.
6050 Alpha, maintain 5000.
I maintain 5,000, 50
Terrain.
Alpha.
Pull up.
Approach 50 Alpha West.
50 Alpha, go ahead.
We'd like to go missed on localized runway 27, entry into the published hold, and then 2 turns, hold for a call out.
And you want to do the full localizer, or can I have you turn in early if you would like and do the mist?
We can turn in early and do the mist. That's fine.
So to 3 miles, report port in sight.
Yeah, we have the airport in sight.
So 50 Alpha, to visual approach runway 27 and fly the published mist.
Visual approach 27 and we'll fly the mist. 50 Alpha.
SoCal, good afternoon. Southwest 3681 with Charlie ready for taxi.
Southwest 3681, runway 27, taxi by Bravo.
27 via Bravo, Southwest 3781. Correction, 3681.
No, 6050 Alpha, if you can start your turn to base leg now.
Turn in base. 50 Alpha.
American 9281, traffic now is at your 10 to 11 o'clock in your turn, 9 miles, so you can be starting his base now.
Okay, yeah, we have traffic in sight in American 9281.
American 9281, if you can reduce speed to 200 knots or less.
Okay, 200 or less, not 931.
6050 Alpha, wind 20 at 10, runway 27, cleared to land.
27 cleared to land with miss 6050 Alpha.
And 50 Alpha, on the mist, you said you're going to be doing 2 laps, and then what's your approach request after that? So you can tell me when you're in the holding pattern, that's fine.
We'll tell you.
Southwest 3681, runway 27, line up and wait.
Tucson line of way, Southwest 3681.
Approach American 613 with you with information shortly, requesting clearance via IFR to Phoenix. American 613, just private chat, some PDC. If you didn't get it, let me know. I have not received the PDC, sir. American 613. Roger. PDC received, American 613, thank you.
So the over switches got stuck. That's an MEL item, I believe. We just tried to side those doors.
They must be something with you, 13,002 miles, sorry, east of Dallas.
Alaska 1715, SoCal, December, the 1 arrival after Lindy, cleared localizer 27 approach. 36A, wind 200 at 10, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
We take off 27 Southwest 3681.
6050 Alpha, hold by the published missed approach, right turns 3,000 feet, and expect further clearance in 10 minutes, time now 1941.
Okay, we'll enter the published hold, 3,000 feet, and 10 minutes of holding. 6050 Alpha.
SoCal approach southwest 5238, ready to taxi with Charlie.
Southwest 238, thank you for Charlie, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Runway 27 via Bravo, southwest 5238, thanks.
The Copper Southwest 1862, we've refiled, would like to request traffic clearance to Tucson, please.
Southwest 1862, check your private jet, sent by PC. If you didn't get it, let me know, I'll send it again.
Actually, yeah, if you could resend, we can't do Southwest 1862, thank you.
I did send it to you.
Steve.
American 9281, wind 2000, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear land, 27, 9281.
Southwest 3681, passing 3,400.
Southwest 3681, SoCal departure, roger. Turn left heading 180 vectors, Pogey.
180 vectors, Pogey, Southwest 3681.
And Southwest 3681, climb maintain 13,000, 13,000.
Maintain 13,000, Southwest 3681.
Who else at San Diego Linda Road requesting clearance? Southwest 3681, contact LA Center 125.8, so long.
125.8, Southwest 3681, so long.
Number 6050 Alpha, let me know when you're ready and advise which approach you'd like.
Hey, copy, we'll get back to you. 6050 Alpha.
SoCal approach, Southwest 5238, runway 27, we're ready to go.
Southwest 18, American 9281, taxi parking by Bravo.
Taxi parking by Bravo, 9281.
Southwest 5238, wind 200 at 10, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Southwest 523.
Master 1715, wind 20 at 10, runway 27, clear lines.
17K.
Southwest 5238, we are contact at 1,200, climbing into 9,000.
Up to 9,000 Southwest 523.
Approach American 613 with information Charlie. We're ready to push back and start.
And that was American 613, confirm squawking mode Charlie and 5766. Last one taxi at Lindbergh.
SoCal first stop with station 62 PDC squawk 5764, ready for taxi 27.
Southwest 1862, runway 27, taxi by Bravo.
7 by Bravo, Southwest 1862.
Southwest 5238, contact LA Center 125.8, swung.
Over to the center, 125.8, Southwest 5238. Have a good day.
Hold Oscar 1057. Southwest 1840 affirmative, that's runway 24 left, as your departure runway, and again, Delta 7, Echo Victor to runway 24 left.
Before that, 7.
I'm going to be late, with you, Glenn, number 380. Southwest 614, Los Angeles Center, Roger, hello.
LA Center, Southwest 523. LA Center, Southwest 5238 with you 9000.
Southwest 5238, Los Angeles Center, hello, climb and maintain level 380.
380, Southwest 523.
Alaska 535, leaving the airspace to the northwest. Oakland is closed. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency of cruise. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, we'll change to advisory for Alaska 535. Thanks for the service. Have a great day, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Center Delta 1019 in Los Angeles, IFR clearance to San Diego with the weather.
Delta 1019, Angeles Center, hello, clearance is on request.
Roger.
Delta 1019, clear to San Diego Airport, last one departure vectors, mission data is filed. Climb via the stood, expect maintain 5,000, expect 10,010, but it's after departure. Departure frequency will be offline in 5 minutes, block 7145.
Cleared the LAX 1 departure to mission. Will follow the SID except maintain 5,000. Expect 110 minutes after departure. Frequency closing in 5 minutes and we'll block 7145.
Delta 1019, read back correct, wind 2507, the LA altimeter 299er for lock all beyond. You can expect runway 25 left for departure.
Roger that, 25 left.
Up on 18,000. There it is. Pressurizing.
Southwest 1840, thanks, wind 2607, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
024,
Alaska 200, I'm going to begin the process of closing up at this time. No further ATC is available. Oakland Center is closed as well. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequencies. Clear to have a great rest of your flight to Monterey. Delta 2267, I'm going to be closing. SoCal approach San Diego sector is going to be closing in conjunction with me, so there will be no further ATC available for you. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequencies. Clear to have a great rest of your day.
Over to advisory for 2267. Thank you. Have a good day.
1050. 7, unfortunately, I'm going to be closing at NP Walk 2000 for your Oceanic Crossing. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Have a great rest of your day. Alaska 1057, I'm going to be closing at Dent East Walk 2000. No further ATC is available. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Have a great rest of your day.
Frequency change approved. Thank you for ATC and goodbye. Alaska 1057.
Southwest 238, I'm going to be closing. No further ATC available. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
Alright, sounds good. We'll talk to you later, Southwest 5238.
Southwest 3681, Albuquerque will be staying on for a little while. Give them a call in about 70 miles. In the meantime, no further ATC is available. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Have a great rest of your day. American 1495, the Vegas airport is on bus lane in 5 miles. Advise when we have the airport in sight.
American 1495 out of the airport.
American 1495, cleared visual for extra lane 26 left, no further ATC available. Radar service terminated. Change to advisory frequency. Have a great rest of your day.
Power to advisory for American 1495. Thank you.
Southwest 614, unfortunately I'm going to have to close. No further ATC is available. Descent in San Diego will be at your own risk. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
This is all over frequency and everything was terminated from Southwest 614, PMDG service away.
Bye-bye. Southwest 1840, no further ATC available. 988, take care.
Have a good man, thanks for helping today. 1840.
Southwest 45, unfortunately I'm going to have to close at this time. No further ATC is available. Landing in Los Angeles will be at your own risk. Radar services terminated. Change to advisory frequency is approved. Potential aircraft time 1959 both unfortunately needs operations at this time. Comm traffic advisory frequency for the area is 122.8. All aircraft in the airspace, including the San Diego area, who is closing as well, are reminded to monitor Unicom and announce your intentions there. Thanks very much. Very pleasant good afternoon and good week. See you all.
2,000 to go. Sorry about that. Top climb, 17 minutes. 8.8 down the fuel. Time now is 20:04. System check. DC side. DC looks good. AC looking good. Temperature is good. Packs are in auto. Bleeds are on. Pressurization is normal. APU is off, lights are off. Oil pressure 45. Temperature is 79, 77. Quantity 88 and 99. Hydraulic quantity 72 and 95. And pressure 2950 and 3000. San Francisco 8 is 118.85.
Departing aircraft need to get numbers before runways 28 left and 28 right. ASFC system in use. Activate transponder with mode G on all taxiways and runways. Respect of all runway holding instructions is required. All aircraft are required to include aircraft call signing or respects and acknowledgements of ATC instructions and clearances. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform. San Francisco International Airport 8 is information uniform. Liner 560. Run 220 at 11. Visibility 10. See clouds at 1,100. Temperature 23. Dew point 8. Altimeter 2987. Simultaneous flight management system quiet with visual runway 28 live and ILSR nav runway 28 left in use. Landing runway 28 left. 28 live. Depart 2 right. Notices to airmen. Departing aircraft need to get numbers before runways 28 left and 28 right. ASFC system in use. Activate transponder with mode 3 on the taxiways and runways. Respect of all runway holding instructions is required. All aircraft are required to include aircraft call sign or respects and acknowledgements of ATC instructions and clearances. Advise on initial contact. You have information uniform. San Francisco Internet.
So we have uniform, winds are 22011, 10 miles visibility, few clouds, 1,100 feet, altimeter 2987. SERFR. SERFR 3 approach. Is 280 and between 19 and 15,000. Epic 280, 15, between 10 and 15. Narwhal above 240 and above 8,000. And Eddie 240 and 6,000. Then we have a disco, which is fine. I'm going to talk about this disco. So close it out. Approach is all set. And we're going to be shooting a visual for 28 left. Nine miles from RIZIN. We'll do fuel burn. So LA is behind us. We passed Fillmore. We're on the way to San Marcos. BOR 114.9. We're not going to be passing above that BOR. It's going to be over to our left. And here's RIZIN. Fuel now is 8.1 and 27 minutes into the flight. Next waypoint is SPLNT, 58 miles. San Marcos 114.9. Miles from the top of descent. San Fran Towers on 120.5. So we're about 100 miles away from the top of descent. We'll do the airbag check. So, San Francisco ATIS information uniform, 1956 Zulu, winds 220 at 11, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 1100 feet. Temperature 23, dew point 08, altimeter 2987. Altimeter set. ATIS received, and we'll install the approach and landing The approach is already installed and I checked it out. Landing, we're going to be taking 28 left. And it's going to be a visual. But I'm going to set up the ILS just in case I might follow some guidance. So, just pull up the chart here. ILS, runway 28 left, San Francisco. Localizer is 109.55. San Francisco VOR is 115. Runway length is 10,275. And elevation is 13 feet. For visual, we'll use the VMC primary. That's all set. Approach course 284. And minimums for a straight on is going to be 213. Runway 28 left, put that as a fix, and put a 15 nautical mile ring around it, and also a 7 nautical mile ring, and that's going to be the start of the visual approach for final. Install is complete. Radios are set. Briefing. Pretty much briefed it already. The go-around procedure is going to be climb straight out to 4,000 feet. On San Francisco radial 275. To Alem intersection, and we'll hold there. So we're going to be doing the visual landing runway 28 left. When we land, we'll exit left, turn around, and the concourse is going to be on our left side, so we're going to go back down along the runway, near the runway, make a right, and taxi over to the southwest terminal, which should be Terminal 2. In case we have to go around, it's going to be full power, climb to 4,000 feet. And we'll follow the FMC, the course indicated on the ND. Missed approach point's not on the FMC, so that's Harlem. Put it on there as a fix. $50 miles to toughness up. The next waypoint is Stoked. Stoked. 7.1 thousand gallons of fuel. And 41 minutes to the flight. Next waypoint is SERFR, 44 miles. 20 miles from the top of descent. Let's do a quick system check. DC. Looks normal. AC. AC side looks normal. Everything is good to go. Temperatures are good. Packs are in auto. Bleeds are on. Pressurization is normal. 38,000 feet. And it's going to be 0 at San Francisco. Fuel flow is normal, oil pressure is normal, temperature is normal, quantity is 88 and 99, and we had 88 and 99 before, so that's fine. Hydraulic 72 and 95, that's exactly what we had before, 2950 and 3000 on pressure. Ton nautical miles. Dropping us to 20,000. Passenger seatbelt signs are coming on, and we'll put the starters in continuous. 6 miles. Gonna get a retard indication on the PFD. One nautical mile. We're gonna get a retard where it says FMC speed. Here we go. Nice, and we're in the groove. ANP is 0.07. RMP is 2.0. Out of 38,000 for 20,000. Be landing with 40-degree flaps. And approach speed's 123. Next waypoint is Gnarly, 23 miles. Pacific Ocean. Nice day out here. Northern California. Going down to 20,000 feet, then step down to between 15 and 19, step down to 10, 8, 6, and so on. We're going to be landing San Francisco with 5.9 thousand pounds of fuel. £5,000 of fuel is going to be our bingo, so we're doing good. LNAV, VNAV on target. Gnarly, we have a speed restriction of 280. So let's crank that up. Our VNAV a little bit because we're increasing the airspeed. Below our glide path, but it's going to catch up. Level off at gnarly 20,000 feet. We're going to keep up 280 all the way to Waves and Epic, through Epic, and then drop to 240 at Gnarl. ASA 200. Feet above transition. Coming up on transition. On altimeter. Depressurizing. Starters continues. Lights on. There's a cloud layer. I'm gonna turn on the anti-ice. We'll get through it. Passenger signs are on. $15,000 maximum or minimum at waves. And then 10,000 is the next restriction. Descent check, altimeters and bugs are set. VREF and target's going to be 40 degree flaps and 123 in speed. Packs are in auto, bleeds are on. Start switches continues and recall is clear. A little bit below VNAV, which is fine. There's that little cloud layer that we're about to hit. Anti-ice is on. And we have plus 7 degrees outside air temperature. LNAV is on target. We're below the VNAV path. Oakland Center 132.0. Good evening, Oakland Center, Southwest 5238 on SERFR 3 arrival 12,000.
Southwest 5238 Oakland Center, squawk 3227.
3227 on the transponder, Southwest 523.
Southwest 3931, Auto Tree, pressure 400, 50 miles east of Modesto, VOR. Southwest 3931, Oakland Center, squawk 3253. 3253. Southwest 5238, reround next 30 Southeast San Francisco, descend business for 3 arrival on altimeter 2987. Expect typical visual runway 28 approach.
Expect visual for 28 Southwest 523. Thanks.
Southwest 5238, verify all the words in the approach. Tiptoe visual runway 28 left approach. It's a charted visual approach.
Visual for 28 left.
Yeah, we got that. Southwest 3931, ready to contact 30 East Modesto, descend via the Diamond to the arrival. That really arrivals, Southwest 3931, thanks. KSAN, sir, Florida, contact 31 North, Red Bluff, proceed on Merlot, Mike, Romeo, Lima, Oscar, at Merlot, join the Bodega to arrival. Direct Merlot, join the Bodega 2-3 arrival, SSR. Southwest 5238, Eddie, join the tiptoe visual routing, report bridges or field on site.
Alright, we'll give you a call when we have the field inside Southwest 523.
Or the bridges.
Over the bridge, Southwest 523.
Southwest 5238, at Eddie, join the quiet join the tiptoe visual routing, report bridges or airport in sight. If unable to fly, tiptoe visual routing advised.
That's Roger, Eddie. Report bridge or airport in sight, Southwest 523.
Open Center United, thank you for checking in, come to 330. 817-76 Oakland Center, squawk 3257. 3257, right, 3257. November 17042, squawk 3210, Mo Charlie, cleared into Bravo airspace at below 2,500, departure frequency 132.2. Series 042, correction, cleared into Bravo airspace at below 2,000.
Oakland Center, Southwest 5238, 3 miles from Eddie, and we have both the bridges and the airport in sight.
Southwest 5238, cross Eddie at 6,000, clear to visual runway 28 left approach.
Cross at 3,000, visual 28 left, Southwest 523.
Southwest 5238 across Eddie at 6,000, cleared tip tool, runway 28 left approach.
Eddie at 6,000, Southwest 5238, 28 left.
The first two rates with reaching top position requesting.
Airframe 084, pilot discretion is going to maintain flight level 240.
You're gonna maintain 240, that's the first.
United 1776, squawk 3275. 3275.
3275, United 778.
United 70 Clovis. Be advised, I'm going to need you at flight level a little bit at or below flight level 330. 30 miles before BD, so I don't know if you want to descend to a lower altitude and cruise there, but it's up to you. You're just going to have to be descending in about 10-15 minutes.
What's the United 1776?
Yeah, 1776, just be advised you're going to, I'm going to have to descend you a little bit. I don't know if you want to cruise at a lower altitude, but the descent's going to be in a few minutes.
Oh yeah, we can cruise that, there's a joke, that works too.
1776, descend and maintain flight level 310.
310, United 1306.
United 460 on the ground in San Francisco, ready for taxi, requesting 28 left.
United 460, runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Bravo 1 Bravo. Correction, taxi Alpha Bravo 1 Bravo, hold short runway 1 left, climb via Civic, that maintains 3,000.
28 left via Alpha Bravo 1 Bravo, hold short 1 left and climb via Civics that maintain 10,000, United 460.
United 460, climb via Civics, that maintains 3,000.
3,000, United 460.
Southwest 5238, runway 28 left, and land.
28 left, clear land, Southwest 523. Speed brake is armed, landing gear is down 3 green, and flaps coming down to 40.
That's right, craft San Francisco information, hotel current, winds 21011, altimeter 2987. Loaded visual approaches runway 28 left and right in use. On receipt of information, hotel IDEC. Southwest 3931 advise information, hotel would expect a quiet approach visual runway 28 right approach. Okay, we'll take the quiet good bridge visual 28 right approach, and we'll take it on hotel right now, stand by. Airframe 084, descend via the procedure to arrival, altimeter 2987.
Send the to arrival, Airframe 3.
Oakland Center, good evening. It's United 1626. We're flight level 360, approximately 1.5 miles east of the Makers intersection.
United 1626, Oakland Center, squawk 3266.
3266, United 1626.
Contact 20 East.
And that was broken for United 1626.
It's like this is contact 5 meters.
United 1626, roger. And sorry about that, United 1626, we're back with you.
Okay. And for 60 at Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left, 1 right, runway 2 left, continue with Foxtrot.
To the left, continue via Foxtrot, cross 1 left at Foxtrot, United 460.
Southwest 5238, taxi down to Juliet Alpha.
Juliet Alpha to the ramp, Southwest 523.
At 1626 to 70, SERFR 3 arrival.
We'll descend via the SERFR 3 for United 1626.
United 460, like to confirm we're clear across 1 right.
United 460, cross runway 1 right.
460.
Region side for Southwest 3940.
Center, Southwest 3931 at the bridges in sight.
Southwest 3931, thanks for clear quiet bridge visual runway 28 right bridge, maintain 210 knots until the bridge.
Okay, 210 knots until the bridge, we're cleared for the quiet bridge visual 28 right for Southwest 3931.
Airfront 084 heavy advised information hotel, expect visual bridge runway 28 left.
Expect visual runway 28 left airfront 084 and information hotel.
Air 460 runway 28 left, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 28 left, United 460.
Airfront 084, is it possible to get ILS for left?
Airfront 084 heavy, expect that.
Roger, expect ILS, Airfront 084.
Air 460 radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000 altitude. 2,500, climb and maintain 04 altitude, deviation, climb and maintain 1,000, immediately lowest altitude on the arrivals 1,000, for traffic, immediately climb and maintain 1,000. Aircraft 084, Oakland Center, climbing maintain 1,000.
1,000 aircraft 084.
Aircraft 084 in the future, please look at the chart. The chart has an altitude on it for a reason. You can't go below that in order to not conflict with the pressures. Sure. United 460, climb and maintain 10,000. Climb and maintain 10,000, United 460. The aircraft San Francisco information, India currently 21011 altimeter 298, chart of visual approaches on the left and right in use on the information, India, ident. United 460, climb and maintain flight 190, proceed to Cyprus.